It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we've got a showdown in the NFC North. It's the Chicago Bears and the Minnesota Vikings. All that and more coming up next.
Here in the north, the Yaller horn is about to sound and send two teams to battle here at U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Welcome, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Hewlett calling this contest for you. And right now, we're putting the secondaries on notice because we have a couple of wide receiver rooms, not just dudes, rooms that can test every level of a defense.
Yeah, it's more than just the headliner, right? We know the top options, but for these offenses, it's the depth at the wide receiver room that's such a big deal. If you overcommit to the biggest playmaker, a couple other players, they can hit you down the field just as easily. And with how both offenses love to mix up their routes and looks in the passing game, you better buckle up in the secondary.
Ball is teed up. It's their punter, Torrey Taylor, to do the honors. And we're off from U.S. Bank Stadium. It's Brandon Powell with the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And we'll take a glance at their seventh-year QB.
If we had asked Sam Darnold, coming out of USC as the third overall pick in the draft, to write the story of his career, I don't think he would have written some of these chapters. But in the end, it makes you tougher. It makes you grittier. And playing quarterback in the NFL is a lot about that. Your ability to just withstand adversity and to continue to get up time after time after time. And Sam Darnold has shown that kind of perseverance.
First play is to the air. As a man, Justin Jefferson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 31-yard play, and that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
You can't start a fire without a spark. Well, how about a lightning bolt? What a huge gain that totally changes the tone of the drive.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Now Darnold. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Offense to the line for second down. Another try following the sack. Oh, the football's loose. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become two, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
Third and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That one goes for 25 yards. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First carry here for Aaron Jones. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Staying on the ground with Jones.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Gotta figure out this third down here. Here's Darnold to throw. He's got it near the 8. And this is down all the way to the 3. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal. Jones has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal. Throwing here, Darnold has it in close, and he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you, but if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's Darnold. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota! The Vikings finish up an excellent opening series. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
John Parker Romo out to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Romo to handle the kickoff. Tyler Scott now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. And leading them out to the #1 overall pick in this year's draft out of USC, a player with immense promise, Caleb Williams.
Doesn't it feel like Caleb Williams has been like the #1 pick for the last 3 years? This guy just does things no one else can do. Seeing him in person a number of times, Kate, in college, truly, he could be an NFL running back. But man, he throws it so pure, a quick release, an accurate passer. Now he's just got to learn this NFL game. It's a more condensed box. There's a whole lot more contact. And protecting that football and protecting himself will be critical.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Working from the gun, Williams. Komet brings it in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, Williams. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. Second down coming up.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. He lofts it deep left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. So they're left facing third and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find DJ Moore on that throw. So that brings up fourth and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And the fair catch secured here at the 16. No return on that punt. And the Vikings are going to take over from deep in their own side. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. That was Montez Sweat who took him down. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. 7-0 is our score. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They've got 2nd and 7 to start. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He's on the move.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
3rd and just 2 to go. Straight ahead they go with Jones. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Jones once more. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 34. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Play action on 1st down. On the move, headed right. Oh, look at this, here he goes.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Running right, this is Jones. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire 1st half. They drop him behind the line.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Now a give up the middle to Jones. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
First down, and they go right back to him. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here's 2nd and 7. Hockenson reels it in. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Third down, 1 yard to go. This is Jones on the handoff. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Minneapolis. The Vikings looking to add to their advantage. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. 16 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that first down marker. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Darnold now to throw. And they score. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Romo adds the point after. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. Here's Romo to handle the kickoff. Here's DeAndre Carter with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Bears offense out there for their 2nd drive of the contest. And down a couple of scores, Brock. They probably try to get this into field goal range to trim that lead before halftime. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Williams from the gun. This finds Carter complete. And that will not be enough for a first down. Third and just 2 to go. To throw, Williams. Catch made by Allen. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Ball on the 45, first and 10. He'll throw it yet again. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Bears first down. Throwing it again here. Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Whistles, and the offense just sneaks in that timeout. And they're going to get a chance to put up points as a result before halftime. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. From the left hash, about 31 yards out. Carney's kick is good. And that'll get him back to 11. So we've reached halftime in Minneapolis with the Vikings out in front at the break. Now we'll send you south to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports Halftime Report. In the first half, it was the veteran Sam Darnold who had the offense moving. He fired his guys into the lead with 2 first-half touchdown passes as they were looking like a well-oiled machine in the first half of play. Both these teams making their way out of the tunnel, and we're ready for the second half. And for the call, we send it back to Kate Scott and the other blonde bomber, Brock Hewitt.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Here's Romo to handle the kickoff. Scott now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Here comes the offense for the Bears to begin the second half. It's a 14-3 ball game as they take over following the score. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. That's incomplete left side. Couldn't find DJ Moore on that throw. And now it's second down.
Okay, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Play brought to an end by Jonathan Grenard. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9. To throw is Williams. incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Roman Dunze, the intended receiver. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little giant after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. The Vikings and Justin Jefferson ready to go to work again offensively. They have played lights out on offense. Scored their first 2 times out, Bronk. A chance to go 3 for 3 and grow that lead here. They're out and set. 1st and 10. A give left side to Jones. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First and 10, here's Jones. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd down now, 7 to go. It's Jones on the toss. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. He has the 1st over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
To throw, here's Darnold. Pass is caught by Addison. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
Kid, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers, it's awesome with tight ends, but when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
On 1st down, they'll run. Jukes one defender, and they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Every offense in the league today, they want a couple of guys on the roster capable of doing this. Players who can line up a receiver, running back, and make plays from both spots. It's where the NFL's been heading for years, and what a great example on that play.
Second down carry for Jones.
That's That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Oh, and they're going to have the fullback trying power for it. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. No gain on the play. Defense holds yet again, and now it's 4th and a yard.
Hey, Kate, you remember playing tug-of-war way back when? Like elementary school, where you're just trying to move that rope an inch? Well, the offense and the fullback couldn't do it. Defense stood up and stopped it before it could get started.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Here's Darnold to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. Pass caught, 9-yard line. Touchdown, Minnesota. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Romo on to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings push their lead to 18. Here's Romo to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Going run again with Swift. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. First and 10 from the 41. Working from the gun, Williams. Has his man, it's Odunze. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
He's got him, that's Swift. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Pass caught by Adunze. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Allen on the catch. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They've got first down from the 31. Still sticking with the passing game. That throw finds Komet. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Offense up to the line fast. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Komet brings it in. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
Williams to throw on 3rd. He has it at the 5! And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll take that kind of passing from the rookie out of USC. He gets him the first.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is, because that QB and tight ends, they got that ball out in a hurry.
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Byron Murphy picks it.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
The Vikings taking the field on offense. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on 3 straight drives, Brock, they're probably going to want to keep that streak going. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Jones. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15+ at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Out of the gun, a give to Jones. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. That one gains 7. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Vikings about set to celebrate this win. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Staying on the ground with Jones. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. From the gun, Jones gets it. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. So they are indeed kings in the north as the Vikings win it at home. This was a game they had circled a long time ago, Brock. You bring a division rival into your building, you want to make a statement at their expense and get that W.
We know it's not just an axiom, right, that it's so hard to win any game in the NFL. It is. They're difficult to do. But a division rival in your own building almost feels like a must-win, and that's the juice they played with today.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings emerge as winners as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.